What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Weedle semis. Uh, we're taking on Matt and his Denver Kokos. He's bringing pretty much what I expected. There's a few things that are missing that I definitely thought could have had a place on this team. Only thing I didn't really expect was Shelmet. My team, I'm bringing a Combine Ghost Z Latios, which should be able to break through Jirachi, Decidueye, etc. Uh, Idea was that it could break through the Sableye as well. I don't really know what to set up on. Probably like a Rotom with a special attack drop, but I'm not sure if that'll even kill. I'm not sure if that'll even kill Florges with a Psyshock though. +1. I mean, it'll do a lot. It looks like it does a lot. Um, Roserade's a pretty good switch into the Florges basically every single time. So that's going to be my goal there. Licky Licky looks pretty much useless in this game. I'm not entirely sure why I'm bringing it, but it's a pivot into the Rotom-Heat if the Rotom-Heat's offensive. I'm expecting it to be relatively defensive. Mawile and Garchomp are definitely threats, and I'm worried about the Jirachi. I'm very worried about the Decidueye. Melodic is just like free bait for the Decidueye to come in. I'm hoping that like Technician HP Ghost from Roserade should be able to put in a lot of work if it's an offensive Decidueye set. Uh, it looks like it does. It does quite a bit of damage. So goal is going to be able to get up a spike with the Roserade then and then move on from there. Scarf Gren is just to pick off like the Garchomp or the Mamoswine later on. It's going to be completely worthless with the Florges around, but after Florges dies, Scarf Gren can actually probably go in. And then I'm Spidef Licky, Fizdef Melodic, offensive Mawile with a lot of speed. I'm outspeeding Min Speed Florges, Greninja's outspeeding Scarf Chomp because I didn't really feel like outspeeding Scarf Tauros was necessary, so I've actually got quite a bit of bulk on there, and I believe I'm modest as well. And then Licky is just like fully physically, specially defensive with knockoff. It's going to be really important to get rid of items this game, especially if there's a lot of leftovers. I think that that's really important. Heal Bell maybe not ideal, especially given how weak I am to both Mamoswine and Garchomp on paper. But yeah, I think that my best bet is probably to just lead with Mawile. Most cases, I would want to lead with Mawile to get an Intimidate off, like just get a hit off, honestly. I live a hit from Garchomp after the Intimidate. Oh no. No, I nicknamed it, okay. I live a hit from Chomp after the Intimidate if it's just like offensive rocks. Wait. I switched it. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I switched it for no reason. I switched my investment. I realized I did some calcs and I was like, should I run defensive Mawile? And then it was sort of, wow, I've had some really weird mistakes in this playoffs run so far. I don't really know what I want to lead here. Maybe Gren is actually better to just U-turn. But rocks are really not ideal, and I'm not running any removal. So I feel like if rocks are going to go up, I better have something to respond to that. Maybe Melodic's a better lead. I can just like Ice Beam Chomp or Scald the Mamo right off the bat. If Mamo leads, I don't want to get knocked off though, but I could like Toxic the Florges or something. Maybe Melodic is a better lead here. So lead with Melodic. Against the Mamo. Okay, so knock is obviously a gigantic problem. If the Mamo wants to click knock off here, that's an issue. But it could also just want to set up rocks. So Scald is definitely a threat. Let's say I'm not burned. Knockoff does a lot. Earthquake's two-shotting me. I don't really have answers to this. Besides just sort of staying in and clicking Scald. And then I'll live Earthquake. I won't live Earthquake into Earthquake. So I could also just click Recover. But if rocks go up, I really want to punish this thing. So that's the sort of scenario that I'm sitting in. Garchomp can be Garchomp and Decidueye could both be Z this game. I could also potentially burn the Decidueye, which would be kind of useful. If that switches in, I guess. Although, realistically, I just go Licky Licky on it, probably. Get off and knock off. It can't trap my Licky Licky in, which is good. Or I go Roserade, which doesn't have a way to heal up on it, so that's sort of iffy. I definitely wish I had Synthesis over Giga Drain this game, but I wanted a way to touch the Tox specs. So the question is either getting a Scald off here and letting rocks get up on my side, or letting my Flame Orb go, getting a Scald off regardless, or dying to 2 Earthquakes if it's Adamant Orb. me double check this. So 58.7 plus 39.6. My brain isn't functioning right now. So this is basic math that I could. Okay, I'm actually not going to die. It's 98.3. I wouldn't die. I'd be able to recover that off. So I'm going to go for the Scald. Because I kind of think that it's a no drawback play for me in this moment. Oh, it actually goes hard Jirachi. This could be rocks as well, to be fair. There's a lot that could be rocks. It's leftovers, so it might more than likely could be rocks. Wish. This could also be a Wish set for sure. Scald just did 19, which tells me this is actually fairly Spadaf Jirachi. This is fairly Spadaf Jirachi. I would not be surprised at all to see rocks go up here. I wonder how scared he is of Greninja. Like, he doesn't have that much of a reason to be. But if I go Gren, and then I, like, U-turn out, then I can get Mawile in and get a knockoff. Which I think might be worth it. So I'm going to go Gren here, actually. This is probably just setting up rocks. Oh, it's sub. What? Okay. Thunderbolt? Potentially? Thunder Wave. Okay. Well... yeah, so my Scarf is crippled. Sub T-Wave. It's kind of strange. So Mammo or Chomp definitely are carrying rocks then. One of them. Dark Pulse brings in the floor just for free, but like I said, I'll get to scout at the damage a little bit here. 15%. And it doesn't show an item. 15%. Wait, what? Is this like offensive Florges? Hold up. Hold the phone. 15%. That just took way more than I was expecting. Is it not Spadaf at all? Or like, it's not invested. This is like hella offensive Florges. This could be Specs or Scarf or something. Do I switch into Specs at all? Oh my god. That's scary as shit. Modest Specs. Whew! That's not tanking. No, it's not. I could go Roserade, which tanks a little bit better, and gets me a spike off, I guess. I should be able to tank 2 with Roserade. Gets me a spike up. Yeah. Good lord. That's some good prep. Or I just pivot into Licky, knowing what this is now. Or assuming what this is now. Wow. What? Okay, well, I could get rid of the item, though, which would be hella useful. Okay, sub T-Wave Rachi. The fact that it's switched out against Gren makes me feel like it doesn't have a way to hit my Gren because it's sub T-Wave. Okay, so 26. Is this just Scarf, then? I guess it's probably Scarf. Wait, what? It's not Modest. Timid Scarf? Timid Scarf. Okay, so it's definitely max invested, right? But it looks like it's Timid Scarf. So I could just click Knock here, which isn't really a bad play at all. It'll definitely help me against something coming in. Oh, and I just realized I have Heal. Okay, so it's going to cuck my Melodic a little bit. Oh, Decidueye, okay. I mean, that's what I would relatively want in against the Decidueye. Kind of. It was Colbur. I'm going to cuck my Melodic. I did 23. So, might just be like max HP. But then if it's got no item, I'm still breaking a sub with knockoff. So, I feel like I can probably wish up. Okay, there's the SD. How do I want to play this then? If it's max HP, just die to Roserade? Roserade? HP Ghost? No, I need a little bit of damage. We know that's like probably Scarf Florges. If this is like max attack, I kind of just want to protect here. See if it's Z move, Z grass or something. Because if it was like Z Leaf Blade, then I'm dying. and I'd like to keep this alive. It's probably not going to click the Ghost move, so Latios is like kind of an okay play here, especially because I can just blow the Ghost Z almost at any time. Knowing that this Florges is Scarfed, actually, I can probably just blow the Ghost Z anytime I would want. But I don't know if this is going to go for Leaf Blade or not, so we'll just Protect. Okay, so it does go for Leaf Blade. I'm pretty sure Lottie will take a +2 Leaf Blade. Latios. I'm really worried about Spirit Shackle. Or like Leaf Blade into Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak. Whew. That's hefty damage. I can't switch in then. I probably can't even like save that. I don't know what I go into here. Mawile? I guess I go into Mawile, right? Just intimidate this. +2 leaf. It'll be +1 Leaf Blade. 42. Okay, so I could live the hit afterwards. So I'm gonna go Mawile. Get the Intimidate off. Oh, he SDs again. Oh my god. Good play. Good play. So +3 Spirit Shackle won't kill me. But this is probably... Oh, it's not Z move. It's Colbur. What am I doing? It's not Z move. It's Colbur. So I can just click... I can just Mega Evolve and click Knockoff. Because I don't really care what priority he's got. I don't even have Sucker. But I live the Spirit Shackle. If he's Jolly. If he's Adamant. I live the Spirit Shackle. Rotom comes in. Alright. Well, we just evaporated the threat, and we got rid of this thing's berry. Which is perfect, really. I mean, honestly, it's completely perfect. Now, I don't know if this thing's going to want to burn. Or... what it might want to do. Scarf Florges... Is it not Scarf Chomp, then? I guess it's not Scarf Chomp. I might need to save Ghosty for the Jirachi, to be fair. I just lost my Intimidate, which is kind of meh. Because I would have liked it for the Decidueye to keep it from getting +4. I could go Licky on this, or I could just go Lottie, which I think is a reasonably safe-ish play. Like, either of them are fine, but... if he Volt Switches, then I'd rather not let the Decidueye in again, and I'd rather let Mamo in, or Garchomp against the Latios, because then I can go Melodic. So I'm going to go Lottie. There's the Volt Switch, does 12. And actually, I want to calc how much I did to the Rotom with the Iapapa Berry there. Rotom-Heat, I did 44. So that is, like, heavily physically defensive, right? Yeah, I probably got a max roll against Max Phys Def. And then Latios, Volt Switch, just took 12.3. So, I mean, that's a roll for like 20. It could be slightly invested, I guess. Florges is the Mon that comes in. It is the Mon that comes in, which I think just gives me Rose Raid this time. Because I can't imagine why you wouldn't just click Moonblast, right? And Rose Raid will tank an HP Fire better than Mega Mawile will. I haven't shown that I don't have Sucker Punch yet either. There's the Moonblast, it's 25. It's perfectly fine by me. I can get up a Spike. Spike's going to help out a lot. Chomp comes in. On, I guess, a predicted Sludge Bomb, I go Melodic. SD. Okay, so if this is Z, I actually was thinking about this calc in the car on my way home from work today. So, +2 Outrage or Earthquake. So, Outrage will kill. Earthquake's a roll, if this is Z. I'm on the fence about sacking things, because I think the Mamo is still a good thing to keep in check. Gren is definitely still useful in this match, especially knowing that it's Scarf Florges. Z Outrage. Okay, so Z Outrage is actually a roll anyways, right? I'm at 94. It's a roll to kill me after burn damage now. And I'm not going to kill it with Ice Beam. So is my play to then recover? No, I get 2-shot anyways. So my play is Ice Beam, actually. It's just regular Earthquake. And we're not going to kill it, but it's probably Z, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, it was Z. I'm going to recover again, just in case he doesn't want to kill me. Actually, is that the better play? Maybe Scald is the better play here. Maybe Scald is the better play. So Ice Beam did 81. It's got a little bit of bulk on it. It's probably creeping like Uxie, so let's just add, I don't know, like 60 HP. So Scald will still kill. I think Scald's actually the better play. He actually goes for Dragon Claw and shows off the Dragon Claw, so that's fine. Melodic's dead. I don't have a switch into the Mamoswine anymore, which is definitely an issue, but I can just go Lottie here, and I can pretty comfortably actually just click Psyshock, I think. Do I even need to click Psyshock? Yeah, Psyshock was a good play. Because we're going to do a lot to this Florges. Oh, we just did so much damage to that Florges. Oh my god. Okay, so I go Roserade, Mamoswine comes in, and I lose something. I'm going to Heal Bell. I'm going to get Licky Licky in and Heal Bell now. I'm going to Heal Bell this time. So I know the Decidueye is coming in. But I know it can't kill my Mawile at +2, so I'm just going to go hard Mawile this time. And it's important to me that my Gren isn't paralyzed anymore. I don't even care that this is Scarfed or not. It really doesn't matter to me. Might be a roll on the Spike too. His removal is the Rotom or the Decidueye, but the Decidueye looks like it doesn't have it. SD, Leaf Blade. It's probably got Roost and Shackle, I guess. It might not have priority. It might not have priority for the Latios. That's definitely a problem though. If it does have priority for the Latios, it's definitely a problem. Okay, the Rachi comes in actually, which is fine by me. I'll just knock off. Like, I don't think this can do anything to me realistically. I'm just breaking his sub. What is this coming in for? Iron Head. Wow. You're gonna flinch me to death? You're not gonna end up behind a sub though. Okay, so if that's his play, I wonder if I go Lottie now actually, and I just click Shadow Ball, don't I? Because I definitely see Scarf Gren putting in so much work with Dark Pulse right here. I could also just sack this because I know that I'm faster than the Florges. Latios actually chooses to sub. Very interesting play. No lefties. So he's going to get a Thunder Wave off here. It's a matter of whether or not I think it matters against the Lottie in particular. Or if I can get a Heal Bell off later still. Or not. I'm not sure about that one. I don't think it matters against the Mamo. It might matter against the Rotom. I'm just going to break this up here though. This thing's annoying me. Would have been justice if he missed there, but it doesn't really matter to me, I don't think. Just keep going until he flinches me to death, I guess. Oh, he's not going to flinch me to death, so that thing's dead. Good. Out of the way. I don't know what's going to potentially come in here. I can't, like, directly switch into Licky against the Florges, if the Florges is what comes in. But I would like to Heal Bell the para off my Lottie, if I could. If Decidueye comes in, I just gotta hope that I don't get fully parried and I just blow Z, I think. Same with Chomp, I probably just attack all of those. I probably just attack the Rotom, or I Roost on the Rotom, maybe? I don't know why Rotom would come in, though. I probably Z the Mamo. This doesn't set up rocks. I don't know what might have rocks on this team. Okay, so Decidueye comes in. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm not going to risk this. He has no idea what set I am. He has absolutely no idea what set I am. And I know this thing's offensive as hell, so I could blow this thing sky high with a Z move right now, and that's what I'm going to do. He actually just attacked me. So that was a good, I mean, good play on his part. I don't know what you want to call that, but I'll bring in Gren here. Colber's down. Gren can probably just click Dark Pulse, right? Against most of this team. Let's bring in Gren Dark Pulse. I don't really have a reason not to. This Mamo is like standing out as a big problem though if I miss Hydro. late in the game. But once Decidueye is down, I can just spam Hydro if I need to. Chomp and Florges don't take a pulse after rocks. Rotom will take will die to 2. If I can just get rid of the Decidueye here, then I'll be sitting relatively pretty. Mawile is actually complete fodder at this point in the game because I don't live a hit from Chomp or Mamo. So I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to play around, I guess, getting Mawile in against Florges if the Florges is alive. But yeah, nothing's taking 2 Dark Pulses, I don't think. With the Spike Up, I don't believe that anything should be taking 2 Dark Pulses. This should definitely be my win con. I'm gonna outspeed Scarf Mamo, right? And that's so that's the thing, is that if it's Scarf Mamo, I mean, Shard's not doing anything to me. Pulse actually 2-shots it. But I might drop to an Earthquake if it's Orb. Well, I will. I will if it's Orb. Or is there a chance? No, there's no chance. But Dark Pulse is definitely my play. I think the Scarf Grand is actually going to clean up the game. Hopefully? Licky is probably fodder. Roserade's not necessarily fodder. Except against the Mamo. Because I can still like Sludge Bomb the Rotom for really good damage. I could have gone Roserade there too, to be fair. I could have just clicked like HP Ghost. Because what else are you going to expect? But I've shown Dark Pulse on this. It doesn't really make sense for me not to just click it again. I'm Modest Gren. Besides the fact that this is a Scarf Florges, Metronome Gren would have been amazing here, because I just like spam click Dark Pulse over and over and over again. But the Mamo is still a thing. I can't forget that. He actually goes Rotom. Okay, so he's just going to give me Rotom then. Which I think is probably fair. If he goes Florges, that'll be really funny. Please go Florges. Just give me that Pokemon. Florges or Chomp. Or Decidueye. I'll take any of those. Just not Mamo. If it goes Mamo, do I sack Mawile or do I sack Licky? Which one's more useless? Both of them are pretty useless. Oh, Florges comes in. Bye. Nice Scarf. That's funny. He tried baiting that he was not Scarfed by taking an extra second there. Okay, so yeah, he had to go Mamo there. There's literally no reason for him not to go Mamo there. And the situation I'm in is where I'm sacking something and then praying that I hit Hydro. So I think I'm in a position where I have to hope for 30%, and I think Licky's pretty useless at this stage. This can't be Z. It's probably still Z Chomp, which doesn't really matter because I'm Scarf Greninja and it doesn't get priority. I'm not going to answer him. I'll tell him after the battle. He says his team is slow as shit, but if you guys are looking, I forgot to take it off the side again. If you're looking over there, he's got an Aerodactyl. I was really scared about Scarf Garchomp against my team, because look at my speed tiers. Mine are way worse than his are. Okay, let's see if we see Orb. No Orb. This could be Scarfed. I really don't have another play besides just going Gren and hoping Hydro hits. Haha. I wish I was Surf. Surf would have killed. So I'm definitely regretting not bringing Surf, for sure. For sure. Decidueye could also come in here on the Hydro, to be fair. That makes things a little bit awkward. But he does have to keep sacking something every single time Gren comes in. Okay, so Decid comes in. This might die to 2. It won't die to 2, but I'm just going to go Mawile. I don't think he's going to kill Mawile with neutral. And I get 2 hits off. Roserade's also probably useless. There's the SD. I just knock here. Yep. Knew I didn't die to that. He still doesn't know if I have Sucker. But Hydra's a little bit of a safer click now. Chomp comes in. Oh, I see. So he's preventing me a sack to the Mamo. I mean, I think I still just want to kill... Yeah. I just go Gren and I click Dark Pulse, right? Do I click U-turn here? No. I don't want to take Rough Skin. Just in case I do live the Earthquake. In case he's like actually Scarf Mammo, he's not Orb. We know he's not Orb. He could be Metronome. Because it looks to me like I live Adamant Earthquake from this range as long as I don't U-turn here. So I'm going to Dark Pulse because it's a safe play. And then I could potentially just... It's not Z. I know it can't be Z. I could just Dark Pulse. If it's not Scarf Mammo, then my Roserade might outspeed it, actually. So I might just win here either way. No, Roserade outspeed... Oh, yeah, I'm outspeeding Rotom. Yeah. Roserade will outspeed this. I doubt a Shard, though, if it's Adamant. So what's my better play? Sacking Rose? And then going for Hydro? I mean, Adamant Scarf doesn't kill me. He could be like Soft Sand, though. If he's Soft Sand against my Gren, then he's definitely killing. So, I think my safer play is to go Roserade. Because if he is Soft Sand, then I lose anyways if I don't miss the Hydro. Have we seen anything else about this? Just the Earthquake damage against Licky, which didn't tell me anything because I was sacking it. What can I infer about this, though? He's already got a Scarf Florges. Would he need Scarf Mammo too? Probably not. Which leads me to believe more and more that this is Soft Sand. But that also brings me down to an 80% chance to win the game. The Jirachi was heavily Spadaf, Decidueye was set up. Garchomp was certainly Z. Rotom was Fizdef, Florges was Special Off. Special Scarf. I don't know what else to infer about this Mamoswine, other than the fact that it might either be Metronome or Soft Sand. So if it's Metronome, and I sack Gren and go Rose, I lose. Or sorry, yeah, no, if I sack Rose and go Gren, I lose, if it's Metronome, potentially. It's still hinging on Hydro missing. It's really hinging on Hydro missing. I don't like this. Could be Assault Vest. I haven't seen anything. It hasn't, like, switched in any moves, though. What would it be Assault Vest for? No, there's nothing this would be Assault Vest for. Okay, so I could go for the 20% flinch and hope that I get the roll, and then if I don't get the roll, I lose. It's not going to be... He switched. There's no way it's Pasho. I should just sack Roserade, go Gren, click Hydro, and hope that I hit. Oh, so stupid not bringing the Surf, man. So stupid not bringing the Surf. Like, just the incredible amount of stupidity on my end is just incredible. I guess if he chokes somehow, then like if he gets up rocks or something for some reason, then Roserade could win as well. Or we could see what item this is. I don't want to click Dark Pulse here. Like, I want to click Dark Pulse here, but I don't want to click Dark Pulse here. Because Earthquake into Shard will kill me. So actually my best play is Roserade. There's the Earthquake. Alright, so it comes down to this. Hit, please. Nice. Really well played game by Matt. I'm very pleased that I hit the Hydro there. We're going to move on to Finals. Hive Finals. Weedle Finals. Oh, I'm so hyped about that. I believe I earned myself a promotion by making Finals. I'm pretty sure I got enough points to promote up to Kakuna. But I'm looking for revenge against either Nathan or Jackanev that I've played in the season. I lost to both of them. And they're both of the players on the other side of the bracket heading into Finals. So I'm very hyped about that. It's my first season in Hive. Super hyped about Finals. Again, very well played to Matt. We were talking a lot of shit before the game, like last week and early into this week. I don't really know if there's much more to say about this game than that. I've been sick for the last few days, so my commentary is probably not great. Oh, excuse me. Talking for this long is definitely not not helping the old chest area. Anyways, that's gonna be for me. Again, we take on either Jack or Nathan. Whoever wins that game, we will be playing in Hive Weedle finals. So get hyped for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys for finals.